What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Dads Can Do It TV. I'm Bomber, and we're gonna continue off with this vevor cutter, vinyl cutter that where we left off. We ran into some designs that it can cut. So I did cut a couple designs. I will show you guys what I cut. Let me turn this around real quick so you guys can see it. I cut this wolf out for my daughter's water container. Remember I showed you her name, how it's been beat and it's been around and dropped, mistreated, dragged, thrown, everything. And the decal is still on there. Don't forget, when you're using the material that you're using, when you're using Oracle, which this is Oracle, when you're using Oracle, you do not flip the image. Okay? Do not flip the image. You flip the image only on iron-on. And that is only when it's required to. You have to read what you're using and make sure you know how to use it before you actually use it. Okay, so we're going to go on here and we're going to X this out. And when we X that out, top left corner, there's a blank sheet of paper to pull this out. We worked on the letter with the letters last time, so we clicked on the letter A. Below it, 2 down, there's a teddy bear. You click on it, go a little to the right, click on it again, and this is what comes up. These are the things that this machine can actually cut. Let me go a little bit closer. There we go. If you have a kid that likes helicopters, boom, there it is. You can cut him a little chopper, put on his water container, or on his little laptop, or whatever they have. You know what I mean? They like, I think they're supposed to be a dinosaur, eagle. They like clowns. Like, it's all here. It's really cool. The one I cut out for my daughter, I'll show you guys. It's a wolf. It's a howling wolf. And it's this one right here. This is the one I cut out. That's the one I put on the cup. So yeah, and the one that I'm going to cut out today, I want to pick one that's not too difficult, but that has some detail. So this one right here, it's a dragon. It's a dragon and like a face. That's what I see. There is other ones, but the other ones have a lot of detail, and it's going to take a lot of time to weed them out. See, like this will take a long time to weed out. Okay, so I'm going with something fairly easy, or simple, better said. And honestly, nothing's easy. But yeah, so I have a piece of Oracle material already cut out. I'm going to load it. I'm going to load it up. And I have, oh, sorry about the noise on my little chair. And, I wish I could put some music in the background, but due to copyright reasons, just can't do it. So, some trouble that I have been having is that I guess I did not push the material far in enough, so when it started cutting and it pulled the material outward, it was falling out. So I'm trying to figure out where it goes centered so it doesn't do that. I'm gonna have to check out the directions on it. But okay, so once that's in there, let me zoom back in and bring you back over here. Once that's in there, you're gonna click accept. And where's the image? Right there. We're gonna click accept, and it's gonna give you this little box right here. You can barely see it moving around. Or is it going crazy on me like that? Okay. And I'll set it right here in the top corner. Okay. And let's bring it down just a little bit and bring it in just a little bit. Kind of give it a little borderline. So what is that right here, right at the lower part? We're just lit up blue. Let me see. We're just lit up blue down here. Right there. That you're gonna cut selected. That's what it says. It says cut selected. Okay. So we're going to click on cut selected. It's going to send it over to the vinyl cutter. Right here it says cut now. So I click on cut now. It's going to put up another pop-up. It's going to ask me if I'm ready to cut, yes or no. There it is. It says proceed with cutting. I'm going to click on yes, of course. But before I do, let me bring you guys over here. I am really, really hoping that everything goes fine with this cut. Okay, let me bring you guys up closer in case it falls out so you guys can see it. So I'm going to click on yes in 3, 2, 1, click. Okay, so this time it actually did it really good. It did not spit it out, so I'm really, really happy about that. It looks nice. It looks really nice. Okay, so now that that's cut, I'm going to come back over here, and really that's all there is to it. Let me pull back a little bit right here to try and get the, there we go. So right here, of course, you click on done, and it brings you back. And if you want to go to, what does that say? Paste, duplicate, delete. Okay, we can delete that one. And you want to come back, and if you want other designs, like there's one that says business. I think this one, let me see. Right here. So business, some of the ones I like is one that says paid. You know, of course, you got to get paid. You can put top. And you can also put boss. Or if you just want to cut the boss out, put top boss on your car, on your window, or whatever. It's up to you. You want to put paid boss, up to you. You know, just stuff like that. You know, just... But yeah, it's a lot of stuff on here that can cut out. Okay, well, enough of that. I already showed you guys twice how to cut something out. So now we're going to go to the table and get ready to weed it out and see how it looks. And I'm going to show you the other ones I cut out right now too. Okay, so we're here at the table. So now, what you want to do is you want to cut out the excess, but it's not trash. Of course, it's not trash. You can save it for another cut. Always lock it when you're done cutting, because it's very sharp and accidents do happen. So I have my cut right here. I know you can't see it on the camera. I'm trying to see if I could kind of turn it to where you could see it maybe. But no. Okay, so I'm going to weed it out and see how it goes. I hope I do this right, because I don't know if I'm supposed to weed out the inside or just weed out the outside. There's another piece on here that could actually be saved and used later on something smaller. Okay, so all these pieces are good because you can stick these on onto the crease cut cutter, and you can still use this, so don't throw it, you know. Oh, these are the other ones I cut out, right? You know, I like soldiers. You know, I used to have the little green soldiers when I was a kid. And so these are the ones I cut out. And the reason that they are facing each other is because I want to stick them somewhere on my car, but I want them both facing towards the front of the car. So like this one will be on the passenger side of the car. So it'll be on the passenger side, he's facing that way. And this one will be on the driver's side of the car. So they're both facing towards the front. And this will be like either under them or above them. Something like this. Like if this is holding them up or something. I don't know, just something I just liked when I saw it. And that came off the designs right there that we were just going over. And one of these images, I did flip it, because if you don't flip it, you're gonna have two left side stickers instead of one left. Yeah, you're gonna have two. Well, this is the left side. You're gonna have two left side stickers instead of one left, one right. Like this one's, I did not have to flip the image because either way, it was gonna look exactly the same. Those are the ones I cut out for practice before getting on this video. So now we gotta weed this out. So we're gonna go over here in the corner, and you gotta be careful when you weed it out because like it's got so much detail. It's so easy to make mistakes. I already know I'm gonna mess up because I'm trying to show you guys how to do this. So I'm not as comfortable as I should get with making myself as comfortable as possible to be able to weed this out. So let me make some room over here. I'm gonna make some room, and I'm gonna zoom it in a little bit for you guys. Then yeah, I'll try and zoom it in like that. I think that's too close. Maybe like that. Okay, I'm supposed to have a light also kind of helping me out. So as you're lifting it, you want to push down on what you know is supposed to stay down. Like I said, you want to be very careful. Take your time. Don't rush. Make sure you do everything right. Sometimes you're going to need the tool to hold down what needs to stay down. So this way, what needs to come up can come up easier. If I get out of frame, I'm sorry. Let me make sure I'm still in frame. Yeah, I'm still in frame. Please take your time when you're doing this. Believe me, I wish I could move a lot quicker than when I'm actually moving. I see I already missed some cuts over here. Like I said, I'm not as comfortable as I should be. And I did not set up my lighting as I should have. But when you're going to try and make something like this to sell or to profit off of, trust me, the person you're making it for, he's not going to care whether you got your lighting right or not. Give me a second. Okay, I went and got a lamp. So now we have some weeding in between that we have to do. And all of this is really time consuming. Because some of them are really, really small. And then some of the ones that were supposed to stay on the paper didn't. So on that, I would have to cut this out right here. And then I would have to try and align it back onto the picture. How it would go. I would have to try and find, oh, right here. So it goes here, this angle right here, like that. So I would put this back. Then, as I am lifting, got that one to stay. Got that one to stay. Oh. Okay, give me a sec. Just want to make sure it's recording. But okay, so I got that one to stay. Got the little nose to stay. So now let me see, what else do I have that I need to make stay? Little piece right there. There's this piece right here. The little shade on the cheek. And I got it. I got what I was supposed to get, so that's good. And not missing anything else. So far, so good. Gotta pull out these little shades right here. The more detail you have to something that you're gonna weed out, the more time consuming it's gonna be. And the more delicate. Got some special tweezers too. Sorry I'm being quiet. I'm trying to concentrate on what I need to be weeding out. Okay. You got to look at it at different angles. You got to look at different angles so you can see where the cuts are that need to come out. Because there's a lot. There's another one right here. Let's use the tweezers to grab that. Another one right there. Sometimes you can put it out with the pick itself. And it'll come out. So, another one right there. So there's got quite a few. So give me a second. I'll finish these up and come right back. Okay, so I'm getting close to the end. It's coming out pretty good, I think. There's some minor stuff that I didn't like. But one, I am trying to do this a little quick for you guys. But like I said, don't make excuses. There's some other ones that need to get picked out right here. You're gonna switch a lot from your pick to your tweezers. At times it's gonna get really frustrating, but understand that the more you get frustrated, the more material you're gonna end up wasting, because you're gonna get frustrated and you're gonna end up weeding it in a more careless way. So of course, if it's something you're just starting to do, stick to what's easy. Get used to it first before you move on to something that requires a lot more time and weeding and skill. Just putting it out there for you guys. Like me, I think I took a bigger bite than I could have handled, I think. But this is just to show you guys what the machine is capable of. And it cut everything, you know, fairly well. I have no complaints on the cuts. The only complaint I have is on the skill of my weeding is not the greatest. But it's coming along. I rushed it too much. I made quite a few errors. So this isn't something I'm going to stick to my car, of course. But I will stick it on something to show you guys how to transfer it over. So let me find something. Okay, so I found something. I'll put on this cup for you guys. So I already cut out my piece of transfer paper. In case it's a two-sided, I mean, not two-sided, it's a sticky side to it. So you can pick that out. Wow. So you want to just peel this. Okay, so we got it. So then, sorry. Once we peel it, I'm going to set on your image, or you can put this face down and you can set your image on it, whichever way you feel more comfortable. Either or. Alright, so this way when you separate the two, like I showed you guys with the high school one, I don't know if you remember or not. Okay, you're just gonna, it's supposed to come up with it, but again, sometimes the material sticks to its sheet more than it will stick to the transfer paper. There is some stickier transfer paper that you can buy, but then it might make it harder to transfer the image to it. So just trying to peel this off, and it's really grabbing on there. You want to pinch on the sides that you want to come out, hoping that it grabs it good. It's like I need to get some stickier transfer paper. I don't know if heat would help it. Let me put this up to the light real quick, because I am using one of those hot shop lights to give me some light. Never been this hard before. Wow, I'm surprised how difficult this one actually became. As you can see how I'm doing it, making sure everything comes up. And we got it. So you're gonna bring your cup, and you're gonna put it as straight as you can possibly see it, really. Because once it sticks on there, it's on there. Okay, so, and when you're weeding it, you have to make sure that everything is a clean weed, because if it's not, when you go put it on here, you're gonna see the little details and stuff that stay behind. Sorry, I had to stay quiet while doing that. So here goes the cup. I don't know if you guys can see that good or not. It's got that shadow behind it. And see. Oh, I just made it brighter. Give me a second. There we go. So maybe this could give you a better view of it. So you see? And that's on there. You know what I mean? Okay, so here we go. So let's say somebody's having a party, a quinceañera or something, and you know how everybody wants these different types of recuerdos, memories, you know, for the sweet 16s or quinceañeras. And you just so happen to have this. Somebody might hit you up and say, hey, could you make me some cups? And I'm not going to tell you where to get your cups. But you can find a very, very cheap. And the design they want, you cut it out, you put it on here. And this is your result. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. Like I said, you know, I rushed it, of course, trying to get it done. So I do have my flaws on here. I could see them, but still, all in all, it's good. It's cool. And that stays on there. You know, you wash it. And this is when you get the heat press. So this is where you'll get your heat press thing, right? And you have your cup. You turn the heat on it, for example. Put your cup in there. Of course, you're going to put a protector. It comes with a protector. You clamp it. It'll tell you how long to clamp it. Of course, you connect it. Once the time is up, open it and simply just pull the cup out. But here goes the design right there. I hope you guys like it. I hope you guys enjoy the video. It took a lot longer than normal because, of course, I have to explain and show and everything, but it's really not that difficult. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to give me those thumbs up. Hit that like, hit the notifications button. Don't forget to subscribe. If you want to know more about this, let me know. Peace out. And thank you guys for tuning in. You're watching Dads Can Do It TV. I'm Bomber, and I'm out.